Been developing a mock-up of the TSDCA concert hall site. Um, this downtime seemed like an optimal opportunity to undertake exploring how I could do this to serve the community. This site is different than a traditional HTML site. This is a taxonomy and post-driven site in which there's really only one page of HTML, which typically is somewhat complex to code and time intensive. In this case, it has just the one page of HTML, which is the home page. I'll show you how it's constructed. Then it's composed of a series of posts which are generated by authors. The author can be me, the author can be anyone, but I'll show you how that's important in taxonomy and how the site is organized and why a site like this is fairly easy to do. The first thing that's worth noting that makes it easy to code is I've used this program called MAMP, which allows me to create a web server on my computer, so I've been able to draft the site quite rapidly, which is to say that all of the work that I've done is done on my computer itself, so it's not internet dependent, and it's been quite rapid to develop it. It's just taken 2 or 3 days at most. I mean, I'm being cavalier there. It's just taken a little bit of time each day to do it. The one piece of HTML on the site is the home page, and I'll show you how it's done. It's loading up here. The site is composed of sort of blocks of material which are themselves actually auto-populated by posts which are tagged. So in this case, this block is created by posts being scores with the author of the design. And this block is populated by all categories, and it's organized by the latest posts that have been created. This particular block is populated by designs that are specifically workshop productions, and this also probably should be latest. Here we have something, this area is coded to show anything that's been tagged as a featured design. These, I think we'll link back to Jane's interviews on the TSDCA website. This particular block is coded to organize and display posts that have been coded as Broadway designs, with a feature tag. This block here is coded to simply show the latest posts that have been tagged as regional posts, this as off-Broadway posts, and down at the bottom we have we give people an opportunity to subscribe and look so that they're notified when new things have been posted. A post, let me just save this. So it's all about the posts, really. This is now ready to auto-generate the page just based on the content that is coming in, and as you'll see, most of the designs can be previewed with this play bar icon with a volume setting directly on the page itself. And I've set all the posts to be able to be played directly from the home page so that people don't have to click through. But if you do click through to an article, you'll see a page that has been created for the post of the score. There's some text here which we can write or the composer can write. And you'll see other scores that have been posted by this composer as well. If you click the composer's name, it'll bring up their photograph, we could add some biographical information here, and you'll see other posts that have been created by them. To take a look at how the posts work, you'll see that here they are, and to create a new post is very simple. You can take an existing post, you make a copy of it, then you edit it, and you would simply change the name here to another production. You would tag it with its author, and you would tag it with where in the world of theater that it occurred, and you would add a featured image here, and here you would add the audio to the post. I'm just going to toss that. Anyway, the authors are found here, and what it means is what you can do is somebody can log in as a contributor. They can create their post and submit it, and then the administrator would simply take a look at it and then publish it. And once it was published, it would appear here in the homepage. All new published things would appear here, and then depending on how it's coded, it would immediately pop up in its appropriate section. It makes the maintenance of the site very simple, and I think it could end up being a nice communal forum for us to all share our work and to, in a way, give an experiential sense of differentiation about how we're all different. And I think beyond the written word and beyond text-based publishing about who we are and what we're doing, it would provide a basis for a first-hand experience of the actual nature of the work itself. I know we have a lot going on, but I'll continue kind of fiddling with this to refine it and make it simple. But I just wanted to put it on the table as another thing that we can talk about, a potential dimension to the TSDCA site that we can add. And when we talk, I'll probably be even better prepared to talk about why it's should be fairly easy to administrate. If designers didn't want to log in and create their own posts, it would be very easy for them to send material to me, and I could quickly create the post for them and tag them as the author, etc. So that's it. Thanks for listening.